decision or a knockout to decide the winner. Between on my right and in the red corner from Bermondsey, Tony Skarlo. His opponent on my left and in the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, it is a pleasure to be introducing for the first time in London from Warrington, the British lightweight champion, the Dynamite Kid. Ladies and gentlemen, your referee for this afternoon's contest is the international third man, Max Ward. Second out, first round.
Hello again, grapple fans. Good afternoon to you. And here at the Pickett's Lock Centre, Edmonton in London, another freestyle wrestling session coming your way. And we start this afternoon's program with a welterweight bout. Tony Skarlo of Bermondsey. We haven't seen him on the small screen for quite some time. Black trunks back to canvas now, dark trunks anyway. If you have a colour set, I believe they're dark red. And the Dynamite Kid from Colburn near Warrington. 11 stone 2, just a couple of pounds over his lightweight limit. Of course, he's the British champion, British lightweight champion. He got the title from Jim Breaks. A great deal taller than Tony Skarlo, but they're both identical weights, 11 stone 2 apiece. The Kid in the light silver trunks. Referee we'll spot in a minute. Max Ward, there he is. Max Ward of Birmingham. And this is a 6 5-minute round contest. Just one fall to decide it. Tony Skarlo with the experience. The Dynamite Kid with a tremendous speed. And not a bad body slam either. I don't think I've ever seen him do a crotch hold quite like that before. But he really did that well. Quite a few very good moves, this kid. Still called the Dynamite Kid because of his age when he first started, I think at the age of 12 at the Winnick Amateur Wrestling Club, where he spent 4 years, turned pro September 75, and already has the British lightweight title. Quite a record. If the Kid was defending his title here this afternoon, of course, he would have to have trained down 2 pounds more than he is, down to 11 stone, which is the upper limit of the lightweight bracket. Skarlo lost none of his skill, obviously. We haven't seen him for so long on the television. That's where the Kid comes in. He's really, his timing is superb there on that wrist lever. And out very nicely too. A couple of minutes to go in the first round of 6. One fall decides this bout. Neatly the way Kid turns Skarlo over there, back to canvas. Got a count of 1 twice.
2, 3.
Nice, it's not a bad head throw. Lean back from it. And the monkey fly.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Reverse double knee hold, but the knee's far too far away, and the Kid quite easily getting in front. Just 1 minute left. First round. So head scissors by Skarlo, intention of holding the kid still for a short while so he gets a breather. But it's not going to be that easy. Hey. Yes. Rolls himself up on the ball there, just in case the counter was coming. Toe and ankle now, the kid. 15 seconds to go. Nicely counted there by Skarlo. He's left it a bit late in this round, though. Just 3 seconds to go. So let's get a closer look at the Dynamite Kid from Lee. Actually, he was born in Goulburn near Warrington. And he, of course, was trained for the ring by Ted Betley, along with Steve Wright and one or two other top names we've seen in the lightweight or welterweight brackets. But this is quite something unusual, getting the title as early as he has.
Round 2.
Round 2, 5 to go. 1 fall to decide this bout. Tony Skarlo of Bermondsey versus Dynamite Kid from Warrington, 11 stone 2. Both of them, Skarlo in the dark trunks. Max Ward, the referee, and the packed crowd here at Pickett's Lock Centre, Edmonton, really warming to this first bout on the bill here this afternoon. Following this, McManus, and then of course a tag contest, so there's quite a bill here. And a single-footed stomach throw, beautifully done by the kid. Beautifully operated. Skarlo taking him well though, but he's got too little room. Took him into the ropes. Bad luck. Jump step over toe hold there by Skarlo. Nice, oh, beautiful. Leg grab there with both his feet. Beautifully timed. He's got that folded leg nicely settled there. I don't think he'll get anywhere from it, and he knows it too, so decides to release. If Max Ward can sort him out. Yes, Skarlo waiting to see what happened, and he found out to his cost. A good drop kick, the right foot landing right in the mouth. And a clutch hold again, another slam from, ooh, he doesn't have to slam him over. It follows down with the cross press this time. Give Skarlo the strength to throw it. A full Nelson now to the kid. Duck elbow, okay, no trouble. Except to Skarlo. A little under 2 minutes left in the second. Good wrench. Shoulder wrench. Skarlo quite sure that he was going for a posting then. Little trouble with the nosebleed, Skarlo there, but not too worried. double interlock, both agreed to it. Skarlo, the one that is sorry that he did. Into a double arm.
One again.
Double arm stretch, Kid.
Clear that man.
Skarlo with just 1 minute to go now. Is he going to try and tempt the Kid to grab the feet? Let's see if he tries it. Nice turn. And Skarlo himself is tempting with the feet. Oh yes, it's one of Kid's specialty moves there. What an escape. 25 seconds. Oh yes, using the rope a little bit illegally, but most referees let that go. Back somersault. High backhammer now to Kid. And a nice backdrop, but taken down with a double leg Nelson by the Kid. And just out of trouble in time, and hardly much time to restart before the bell. Let's have a look at Tony Skarlo. Here he is, Tony Skarlo from Bermondsey, 11 stone 2. He started amateur freestyle wrestling at the age of 11, just about the same age as his opponent here this afternoon. Turned pro in the 60s, and now, of course, full-time pro, but we haven't seen him for a very long time. He was previously a market porter before he took up wrestling. Spinning leg jump is his special move, but we haven't seen him try it yet. Round 3, 4 to go. One fall decides this bout, this preliminary contest here at the Pickett's Lock Center, Edmonton. Folding press, Skarlo, nearly trouble for Kid. Very nearly trouble for Kid. Another double arm by Skarlo, shoulder press. And twice there in the start of this third round, the Kid could have been in trouble. Oh, lovely slam. He does not slam her well. Cross press, thrown off again. Kid's up against experience here. And held beautifully. Oh, Skarlo, all his experience could do nothing about that. And the sporting Dynamite Kid goes over, helps him up, shakes his hand, and Mike Judd, our master of ceremonies, gets in the ring to announce it.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 3, and after a brilliant contest, the winner, the Dynamite Kid.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Thank you, sir. Well, folks, it just remains for me to say that the total body weight in the ring approximately is 2,142 pounds. Gentlemen, I'm getting out of the ring, and I'd just like to say may the best man win. Thank you.
If I was him, I'd get out of the ring too fast. Unlimited time, no falls, no submissions, no rounds. A system of elimination, of course. A wrestler must be projected over the top rope, and the last wrestler standing in the ring is the winner out of these 8 enormous characters. Big Jim Harris, the Mississippi Mauler. Dave Reese, the referee, inside the ring. Don Murphy outside it to signal to Dave Reese when a man has been put out correctly over the top rope. King Kendo there. Don't know anything about him, he wouldn't talk to me. And here goes the bell. No rounds, remember, unlimited time. And it's just a matter of who goes for who. It's Tony Francis going for Big Daddy at first. Now it's Mountain Dean going for Daddy. Back to Mel Stewart. And in the middle, it's Big Jim Harris thinking he's got it made there. Tony Francis has tried that twice on the right. And Mountain Dean trying Big Daddy. And Mel Stewart again. But no chance. 2 of them at 1. Francis comes in, but he wishes he hadn't. And he's out. He's out, no, almost, but he will be. He's out, and Francis is out. Tony Francis eliminated, therefore it means that there's 7 to go. And Big John Cox coming towards us here against Harris. Tries a headbutt, but misses. King Kendo, there he is, at Mal Stewart now. Is somebody else out? Yes, it's Mountain Dean is gone, leaving 6. King Kendo going, and Stewart being posted almost there by Daddy. Oh! Stewart lands quite the long way in the corner there. Tarzan Johnny Wilson in this corner with Kendo bashing him. There's another one out there on the other side, and it's Mel Stewart. John Cox is out, so it leaves just 4 left. King Kendo, Johnny Wilson, Mississippi Mauler, and Big Daddy. But Johnny Wilson's gone, and it's Daddy against Kendo. But Harris is still there. Harris, the Mississippi Mauler. Now this might take a bit longer. And he's out. King Kendo's gone. So it's Daddy versus the Mississippi Mauler for the final moments here. Great fun. The crowd thoroughly enjoying this. And it's now a question of whether Big Daddy can deal with the Mississippi Mauler. Not going to be so easy for either of these men, of course, but no help at all now getting the other great big 20-yard stoner out over the top rope, which is essential to score here. They both can take that quite a bit. Daddy might have met his match there. Moving backwards and forwards, a crotch hold, and a slam to Daddy. And Harris out, but it's no good because he's got to come in again. He's got to be eliminated only over the top rope. I think Harris wanted to get out then. This time he's gone. Big Daddy timed his barge very well, and it's Daddy the winner. And it only took him 3 minutes, 25 seconds.
The winner, the last man standing, Big Daddy!
And out first is going to be the challenger, Drew McDonald, with his manager, a man I don't like, Steve Linsky.
You may not like him, but you've got to respect him.
Hey, that's my line.
Well, I've been working with you for too long now, Ross. I've even started to dress like you. What do you make of this kilt? I joke, of course. But we can hear the man now. Steve Linsky, accompanied by Drew McDonald.
To behold in British professional wrestling, standing 6 feet long, weighing a shattering 330 pounds. He is the Highlander, Drew McDonald.
I'm scared sitting in the commentary booth watching this wrestler. His legs are like tree trunks. Here we see how Drew McDonald won this title shot by besting Danny Royal. Steve Linsky removed the turnbuckle.
I have something to say. Better to burn up than to fade away.
Rock on!
Anarchist, I have a message for you. The demons that lurk deep in my head demand a sacrifice. And you, anarchists, will be that sacrifice. We are going to take you to the other side, brother. And you had better get on your knees and pray to your stinking Nazarene God to save your soul, because your body belongs to us!
What the hell is he saying?
Well, you're Scottish, you must understand it, but this is how Doug Williams became a man alone in the UWA when he booted his manager Steve Linsky out of the ring.
I mean, here's the Anarchist. Great as he is, but I'm shocked by what I just heard Drew McDonald say. He said his body belonged to who? And what God? I can't make any sense of this. I'm scared just sitting here.
Well, he's probably your next door neighbour in Glasgow or wherever you're from. You must be able to understand what he's on about. It's me who has trouble.
I'm from Royal Stirling, and he certainly doesn't live next door to me.
Well, it's not a big place, is it, Scotland? He's probably a neighbour.
I'll ignore those comments. Now we're going to see a great match here. The talking is done. The action will begin. Drew McDonald is a super heavyweight. The man possesses muscles where people just normally don't have muscles. And as great an athlete as Doug Williams is, he certainly can't battle the power game against Drew McDonald.
Well, Drew McDonald also knows Doug Williams' Achilles heel. Remember the head injury he sustained in the Triple Trouble match, which Drew went for, and I think he's going to go for again in this contest.
We see now the Anarchist applying a side headlock, but Drew McDonald just brushes the Anarchist off and once again knocks him down to the canvas. Doug ran into Drew. Drew hardly flinched, and Doug hit hard on the ground. But now Doug gets a comeback. A superb back body drop, gets a 1, gets a 2, almost a near fall. A near fall, nearly scoring the pinfall victory early on.
It's a great contest. There's more to come,
1,
people,
2.
after the break.
Hi there, fans. You're joining us just as the action is starting to heat up. As we see Doug Williams now on the outside and taking a terrible beating against the guardrail from the Highlander, Drew McDonald.
What I'm wondering, Ross, is whether or not Steve Linsky is going to get a few sly punches in as well.
I'm just waiting for that to happen. I'm not wondering, I'm just waiting. Doug Williams' beating from Drew McDonald is systematic. He's being taken down bone by bone, structure by structure in his body. He's worked on his head. He's now working on his back. How long before he goes to work on his legs?
I will say this for Doug, though. We know he can take a lot of punishment after seeing him in that triple trouble match. We know he can take
Oh
it. Oh my God, and he can dish it out as well.
Look at that, a tremendous suplex on
Let's
the
take
outside.
another look at that, Ross, my son, because it was superb.
That's going to hurt Drew McDonald. Look at the power exhibited by the Anarchist. That man is a monster. He is an absolute monster. He makes me wonder if he really is a human being at all with what he was talking about.
Well, he's a Scotsman, so I don't know if that counts.
He's well bred, certainly. Well bred, and the Anarchist, it's... Oh my God!
Oh my word!
Did you see that? A cross body block sent both men crashing to the outside, over the top rope and down onto that hard surface. What do we have here? Oh, this could be dangerous. This could be brutal. That could put Doug Williams out of the sport. If he has landed badly there, yeah, that could be Doug Williams out of the sport. If he's landed well, he's going to be in tremendous pain. But if he's landed badly, I fear a referee should be stopping this. The match can't continue. He's just been powerbombed on the outside. For the love of God, have some respect and stop the match. This is horrible.
Oh my God! Doug Williams now, as I said before, is the loner in the UWA, and never has he felt so alone right now up against Drew McDonald.
Doug Williams cannot defend himself. He's been beaten from pillar to post.
I told you!
From hard.
Only one!
Drew McDonald.
What on earth was that?
Drew McDonald has been bust open now. There's blood in this match. Oh my. Stop
There's
the ref.
blood and not much diction.
Stop the match, referee. This is sick. This isn't a match. This has gone beyond the match. Doug Williams is out. He's out. Look. He's barely moving. A side slam. This is it. 1, 2. Oh my. Doug Williams kicks out at the
Drew
very
McDonald
last moment.
shaking his head there. He's thinking, what does it take? What does it take to put this man down, to win this contest? I think there is respect there for what Doug Williams is taking, the punishment, the beating that Doug Williams is taking from Drew McDonald.
He should be submitting. He should be submitting, but he has too much heart. He has too much courage. He's got too much fight in him to know when to quit.
Steve Linsky will have told Drew McDonald not to underestimate this man. Having managed him for so long, he knows, he's well aware of the beating and the pounding that he can take. And the fact that he's capable of coming back from seemingly nowhere to win a fight. So Steve Linsky, I know, as a great manager, would have told Drew, just don't underestimate him.
What we are seeing here is the ability that is required to be a world heavyweight champion. It doesn't take coming in the ring and doing silly poses. It doesn't take getting on the mic and shouting your mouth off. It takes pure wrestling ability and fight. Fight in your soul, in your spirit, and in your body. And that's what being a world heavyweight champion is all about in this sport. And I say it again, this is not a joke, a Saturday morning cartoon. This is a sport. And we are seeing two of the greatest athletes exhibit their tenacity in the ring. Surely this must be it if Drew McDonald hits this.
Ross, here comes the pain! Here comes the pain!
2, 3, no, only 2. Steve Linsky looks in shock. Steve Linsky looks in shock.
Well, Ross, you know, I've been a big fan, a big supporter of Steve Linsky, but even there, I saw on his face the sheer disbelief in his eyes. Even he didn't think that Doug Williams could stand for all this.
Drew McDonald now ascends to the top rope. He thinks he's going to take it up to another level, but no! No, the Anarchist is back on his feet. I can't believe this. The Anarchist is back on his feet, hitting a huge superplex off the top rope. A huge superplex, getting tremendous elevation. 1, 2. Drew McDonald kicks out. What will it take to put either of these individuals down? I thought Doug Williams was finished, but it could be Drew McDonald finished now as Doug Williams hits his patented German suplex for the 1 for the 2. Steve Linsky had no right interfering there, and Doug is now shouting at Linsky. But look, Drew McDonald's taken down the turnbuckle pad.
No, it fell down. It was an accident.
It fell down by the hands of Drew McDonald as he hits another power bomb.
Well, you get in there and tell
Here
him that.
comes Danny Royal, the beef man. The beef man.
What is he doing here?
He whipped
And he's
Drew
still
McDonald
got
into
those
the
raggedy
corner.
He's still got those raggedy trunks on.
An Asai moonsault, this could be it. Turn round, referee. 1, 2, 3, that's it. Doug Williams successfully defends his title as Danny Royal came in and got his receipt. His receipt on the Highlander. He exposed the turnbuckle, the Highlander himself.
Danny Royal! Danny Royal should be kicked out of the UWA.
I want to have another look at that. Let's see what happened again. Here we see Danny Royal hitting the ring. Then a great Irish whip sends Drew McDonald into the exposed turnbuckle of pure steel. And then it left Doug Williams to hit the Asai moonsault to get the pinfall cover. And I'm losing my voice because
That was an absolute outrage. And as I said before, Danny Royal, shame, shame, shame.
It just goes to show, nothing beats the chaos theory. And although Danny Royal, you came down and you did your bit here in the ring, it doesn't matter because I'd have beaten him anyway. Because I am the UWA champion. As far as I am that, anarchy's going to rule in the UWA.
Anarchy certainly is prevailing in the UWA to round off another jam-packed, action-filled show. What a show we have just witnessed, and more to the point, what a title defense Doug Williams has just done.
Don't forget, next week we've got Stevie Knight up against Phil Powers. Join us!